Hey everybody, hope you're having a great day. I am having a phenomenal one. This is my day off and I wanted to get caught up on some videos. I know I haven't put out one in about 5 days. Just because with the moving process, the one thing is they have to show my apartment, so I was trying to get a lot of stuff really scrubbed clean before they did the walkthrough. I kind of got lucky. They had like 5 or 6 people calling my place, and the first person that walked through took it, so she canceled all the other ones, so only one person had to come through my place, so that kind of worked out great. A friend of mine was one of the ones who was going to do the walkthrough, but she's looking at a different apartment in the next door building, so I was like, okay, so I don't have to worry about constantly keeping my place perfectly clean. You know what I mean? It is what it is on that one. But, so now I actually have some time to record. I'm not rushing around trying to scrub the stove out, and the microwave out, and the dishwasher out, and the floors. You know how it is. You want the place to look good when they're showing it, because that's what the people, it is what it is. Plus, it's the first time your landlord's really seen your apartment since the last checkup, and mine was 8 months ago, Sorry, you guys. This is my favorite cup right now. It says, I meant to behave. Probably coming up backwards for you guys. Maybe it's not. But there were too many other opportunities. I picked it up at Walmart. They were like half price now, but I bought it when it was full price because I really liked it. But, liking it as a coffee mug. Anyways, this is my project pan final. I will not be doing another project pan till early fall, winter. I'm actually looking to maybe do a collab. So I'm pretty excited about that. As things get closer, I will make announcements about Project Pan in the future and what my plans are. For now, my focus is on moving, so I figured I'd finish out this project. I made a few decisions about a few products, and we will move on. The first thing is the one item that's been here since the get-go. And I say the get-go. It's the only thing of my original 6 till summer, which I've well done more than 6, that I still have going. It is what it is on that end. Sometimes life goes that way. Blushes are notoriously hard to finish. The fact I've got as much progress as I have, I'm pretty happy. This is it. This is my L'Oreal Bare Natural in the color, I'm tipping it so it's going to make the powder not settle back right, is Rose Gold. Rose Glow. I think I remember this. This is pretty old. I was trying to use it up. It started up way up here. I kind of remarked it because the old purple mark was faded, and this is where it is now. It looks less because I just tipped it, but so I've used over half of this. I am going to depot this in another container. This is really bulky, and I really just don't need that big. And there's actually not as much in here as this looks like because it's really thick plastic. So I figure I'll put it in a little container, and when I want to use it, I can just sprinkle it out and pick it up with my brush, because I'm really sparing when I do use it because this does have glitter in it. So I've been using it a lot lately, try to, use it up, but I also use it as an eyeshadow. So that helps with like some of the rosier color looks. But definitely loving this. I remember now why I bought it. I really liked it a lot until I got my Honey Glow, which I like using this as a blush slash bronzer style, and it works great, but I haven't really been using that because I've been using this. So this is going back into my collection. I'm just going to change the packaging. I'm going to move the sticker over though. Be smart about it, right? Next item is my eyeliner pencil that I've had forever. My 12-year-old baby, the one the words were so faded I couldn't even tell you what company it was from. And originally it was like 6.5 inches long, and I of course used it down. I cracked the lid, so now it's drying out and getting kind of crusty, and I have to sharpen every time. I'm actually going to call this finished because simply it's just getting too short to really try to use, and sometimes you just get to the realization, for a 12-year-old eyeliner, I got a lot of use out of it, and I used it for a very long time. It's sad it's gone, but part of me is happy because I don't have to worry about it anymore. But yeah, I'm definitely going to get rid of that. The next item is my NYX Wonder Pencil for in the eye line. I keep trying to use this up, and I have. I've used quite a bit because it was like up to here, and I've got it down. And originally it was like 6 inches long, so you're like, holy moly. I used it for a long time until I realized how quickly it faded in my eye. And then I was trying to reapply it by taking it with me to work. What a hassle. And I really don't want to do that. So this is a no-go for the inner eye waterline. I seen recently Tara Babies did a saying she uses Marc Jacobs. I might splurge on one of those after the move and see how I like it, but I decided I'm just not going to keep trying to work with this. I tried using it as a eyeshadow base. Yeah, it don't work at all. All it does is crease on my lids because I have such deep folds. I think if you didn't have deep folds, you could maybe get away with it, but I know I can't. So I decided to just go ahead and get rid of that. I got more than my money's use out of it. So I am very happy with that use and use up. The next two items should not be any surprise. I've gone through about 2 of these on an average every month. So I think I've gone through almost 12 of these. I think it was 11. And I had quite a few, and I gave away a bunch. But I had I bought a 6-pack, another 6-pack, and then I bought the Christmas freeze pack. And that freeze pack had, I think, another 6 of these. So for what I've done for the glosses, I've done phenomenal, I think. So I got through 12 of the 18, and I gave, 6 of them away. No, I only gave 5 of them away because I have one of them that I still have that I use that one as a topper only because it's like a white gloss, so it lightens whatever I put it on. And when I put it on my bare lips, even though it should be sheer, it gives me a blue haze over my pink lips, naturally pinker lips. I don't like how that looks, so I just use it as a topper. But if it's the only one I have left besides a miniature dolly, I'm pretty darn happy. I've gotten my Buxom sample collection down. My first one I'll probably buy is going to be Katie or Tanya, but I haven't seen the Tanya Ulta, so I may have to try their website to see if I can get that. If I can't, it's going to be sad because I like that color, but definitely going to be getting Katie. First one I went through is White Russian. It got down to the very bottom, but it's just too goopy to get out, and I've had that problem with a lot of them. They get to that bottom and they get dried out and goopy. Just not any good. But White Russian, liked it. Pretty color. Probably won't be buying this one though. The formula, it's just too pigmented for what I want with work. I want something light and just put it on and go. There were some other ones that were similar that I liked, but I did like Sandy better. But Sandy wasn't as thick pigmented. It was a lighter pigment. So, it'll go on my maybe list, but it's probably not a for sure. Of the two, like I said, when they're far apart, you can't really see the difference. But when you get them close, more, peachy tone, more pink tone. Mauvey pink, and this is like a peachy pink. Both very good, very good. I'm kind of glad I got to try all these. It's really given me a real idea of what I want. But the funny thing is because I started with all these Buxoms, a lot of the other formulas fall short for me. Very, very short. So, it's become where I'm starting to realize I'm trying not to buy other companies' glosses. I've gotten a few in BoxyCharms and stuff, so that's different because, that's part of that whole thing. And if I do get rid of that, then I don't feel so guilty because I usually get my money's worth out of that. But definitely going to be biting Katie for sure. And I liked Amber, though. I haven't had that one in a while, so I might reconsider that. But Amber was the other one I liked. Both of these are going into my empties, which will be probably my next video to go up after this one. Or maybe I'll wait till the middle of the month and do a middle of the month empties. So, because it'll probably be my final empties until after I move, and that'll probably be a month or so down, because I ain't hauling garbage with me, guys. It ain't happening. And towards the end of the month, more of my videos might be vlogs of my move. Somebody else had made a suggestion of it. Tell me what you think in the comments below, so that way I kind of know if you guys would be interested in listening to vlogs of my move. They're going to be short, not a lot of editing, because computers are all packed away already, because it was one of those things. I got rid of my big computer. All I got right now is my laptop because of the move. I had decided that what fit in my vehicle is all that was going down with me, and my vehicle is not that big. So a lot of stuff got edited greatly. I'll just start over when I get down there. So my recording stuff, some of it's going with me. I sold a few pieces of lighting and things like that, but we're getting there. We're getting there. Of course, I'm giving away a ton of stuff. My sister has gotten so much material and fabric from me, it's not funny. And a friend of mine, Aubrey, was just here the other day, and I gave her a bunch of hangers and I give her a fan. Things I'm like, what is and isn't going with me. I've had to be a little bit more brutal. A lot of my purple stuff, like the curtains back here, I just gave them to my sister. I thought about trying to haul them down there, but those were custom curtains. They were 12 feet tall, and they expanded this whole window here. I made those, and that was a lot of work. And I was like, I'm going to have to rehem them and everything. You know what? No, we will start fresh down there. We will just start fresh. And one thing I have found over the years with moving from different places and states over my lifetime is a lot of your stuff doesn't always fit in the next apartment. A bunch of it, especially furniture, sometimes you find it will work in this one, won't work in that one. Accessories, because sometimes like even the white walls, there are cool tone white walls and warm tone white walls. There's white and creams, and you kind of have to figure out what works. So I'm taking the few key pieces that are my inspiration for my decorating, such as a painting I have that my dad gave me. It's on black velvet, believe it or not, and it's purple mountains with lake and trees. Kind of was done in the late 80s, early 90s. You know, you've seen those velvet pictures. I didn't like the frame, and it fell apart, which I was kind of happy for. I feel bad for saying that, but I was kind of happy for it because it was a custom-made frame, but it was just not my taste. And then I just wrapped it in a diamond frame to kind of give it a more clean, contemporary look for the moment. Maybe down the road I'll put a different frame on it, but that's going with me. I have these teardrop wood shapes that have negative and positive in white, gold, and blue that are my living room that are going with me. I got rid of 80% of my craft supplies. Oh my goodness, was that hard. But I give it all to my sisters, so I actually feel better about it. She also took all my extra fabric. My brother was like, you're bringing more stuff over? Yes, but I also gave him all my closet organization stuff. So that should help, because then she can organize everything. I can give her a lot of my totes and containers. I got rid of 90% of those to her too. I even went through my pantry and gave her a bunch of food. I've been trying to go through it, but you know, I'm just getting to the point we're hitting the end here, and I don't want to have to constantly be re-cleaning the stove and the microwave. I don't mind, but I don't have to re-clean the stove once I do the initial. So kind of at that point, I'm like, we're gonna hold off a little here on cooking, and I've just kind of gone through and went, well, if I'm not using it, or I haven't used it in this length of time I've been here, time to get rid of it. So I'm giving it to somebody who will use them, because my sister does bake a lot too. She actually bakes. She cooks for a living. She's a dietitian, so that's pretty cool. No, yeah, definitely ready for my move. I'm gonna be chatting about it off and on in most of my videos. I'll try to keep it to a minimum. I think I actually talked quite a bit on this one, about 5 minutes. Sorry, but that was it for my project pan. It was a really short ending because last month I didn't add that much because I knew with me moving I wanted to keep it slim. When I go to do one in the fall winter, like I said, it may end up being a collab, and I'm actually, if anybody's interested in joining a collab or doing a collab with me, I actually was already talked to one lady here, and she said she'd be cool with doing it come winter, but we're going to wait to figure the discussion out till then. But something to consider if you want to. Hey, leave a comment below also about that, and I'll talk to her about it. I'm pretty positive she's going to be more the merrier. So, you all take care. Have a very nice day. And in time, I almost made it without fumbling, you know, and I could edit this out, but I'm not. I'm keeping it real. Keeping it real. I'm in a great mood, like I said. Oh man, you're getting a lot of echoing. Those curtains really absorbed a lot of sound. This brick echoes like you wouldn't believe. And I have 14-foot ceilings. I kid you not. So, gotta be careful on how loud I get. But until next time, you do you.